No, with those guys gone, there's no combat. It is a combat free. We are pacifists. We're playing a pacifist U.S. game. We'll see what kind of action we got for Russia. The Soviets are going to be a little more interesting. Ah, he gets the infantry. Feels bad, man. Hey, good old fighter. Good old fighter. Feels good. That was a team effort. We all worked together to smash our way into France. Welcome back again. It is present day. Means it's time for some Allies gameplay. I am still only silver, but I've won literally 3 games today, so that's gonna reset. I'm too impatient to wait to see what my new ranking is. Who cares? We got a game. Let's go. Thank you for joining me today. And we're gonna go with our now standard opener. Yeah, the 2 tanks are nice. Like, I still do like getting a 3rd fighter going, don't get me wrong, but it's slightly more versatile with the 2 tanks. What surprises me is that there's some players, like some top tier players, regularly do just the full infantry, full artillery. That's the one where, I guess if it works out, you just get the biggest wall, or maybe that's the best if everything goes horrible. I'm not sure what scenario. If you know exactly what scenario that's best for, I'm thinking if you have a garbage opener, as the Soviets, all infantry and artillery would be the safest bet. But if you have any amount of success, tanks, I think, are more versatile. 4 hits, that's not bad. That's just my thoughts. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. Just thinking out loud. Hits. Yes! Boom. Hey! Feels good, man. We're definitely dropping that AA gun in there. 100% dropping that AA. Forcing him to come in force. Nope. Ah, very weak. Holy! Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. I still can't get hits. Holy jeez. I can't even finish him off. What is this? Oh, wow. Well, good in one, garbage in the other. Would this be one of those scenarios where having all infantry and artillery, maybe that'd be most useful right now? Ah, that sucks. That is so exposed for a counter. He can potentially take out both of those armies this turn. Okay. Let us adapt. Let us overcome. Our German friends. Karelia destroyed with a destroyer. No units lost in Transjordan. Oh, held on. And destroyed both of his fighters. Yes. Luftwaffe. Pow, pow. Get out of here. Get on out. Held on here. Very good. And he lost 4 infantry going in. Okay, so at least it wasn't an easy, clean sweep. And he didn't attack both. Straight up, I would have attacked Ukraine and West Russia that opening round. That would have been my counterattack. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But that's what I would have done there. I would have risked it there. I would have risked it for the biscuit. Now, if it's a little bit sloppy, I'm rendering in the background. Don't mind me. I'm just too impatient not to keep playing. And for his purchase, 11 infantry, all infantry, 2 artillery. All right, no bomber purchase. I'll take that. That gives me ultimate freedom in the North Sea already. I got a battleship already, and I got 2 transports ready to go. So I don't have to spend any money in the North Sea, like right away. I can drop a carrier, or I cannot really. Like with those 2 fighters gone and him not buying a bomber, lots of pressure off in the North Sea. Okay, stop talking. Take your turn. What if we switch it up then? I'm saying I don't need to spend money in the North Sea, which is a fact. So I could do something like 3 fighters into India. And pile up over here in Sea Zone 30. Depending on when this is coming out, you're going to see someone doing this exact thing to me in a platinum game I'm playing and recording right now. So I'm going to do this back. Let's see how this works out. I wouldn't be trying. I'm not doing it just because I was doing it to me. I'm like, I have to. I'm like, this actually makes sense. I don't need to spend resources in the North Sea. This seems like this might be the time to try this. That was my handbrake ending, so it should run a little better now. Yep, we're going to do things a little differently here. Alright, into Transjordan, that doesn't change. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you cannot be involved. If you were to meet out here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he needs all his movement. Okay, so we will grab these 2 boys. We'll deploy you into Transjordan. With this only 3 fighters, with my battleship cruiser destroyer, I'm safe. I can go off this coastline right away. I don't gotta be coy at all. Let's go. Right into France. It's only 2 IPCs in Northwest Europe. I'm just going to chill and let him come over. I know I could throw the tank in, but like I might lose and then not even take it. It's 6 IPCs and he doesn't even have to take it back. So I don't know that that's worth it. Let us bomb Berlin. And send these 2 take out that transport. All right, totally different, completely and utterly different than my my standard opener. See how this pays off. Hey, very good, very good. I'll take 4 IPC any day of the week, any day of the week on a bombing run. Yeah, this one could go south. We'll see. Okay, at least one. Alright, it's okay. Even if he gets his hit at this point, we're not worried. Hey, he doesn't. Intact army, that's what you like. Take any German dreams of Africa, just get those out of your head. You can have Egypt, sure, but you're not going to hold on to Africa. I will take it back. France next. Same deal. It'd be nice to have two units standing there. No luck. Boom. It's still at 6 IPCs, and it forces him to react. You can't complain about that. Alright, so we're definitely going to pile up here in West Russia. Mahoy, back to the UK. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I want you for it, too. To the Caucasus. To the Caucasus. To the wall. Now, this is important. I cannot forget to do all this. Boom. Boom. Nah, I'm going to pull him back. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm giving it a try. The 3 fighters into India. I have definitely never done that as a round 1 purchase, but let's go. My, oh my, that looks like a nice, strong Japan opener. Undefended Buryatia, Burma, the transport gone. Only 1 lost in Yunnan, none lost in Anhui, and he freaking took out the 2 infantry and the fighter with only losing 1. He didn't even lose both of those units. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Because I diverted the extra unit west. You take the risk. He takes the risk and it paid off. That's a very strong Japanese opener. But he didn't do Pearl Harbor. So I mean it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So let me tell you a story. Playing a top 10 platinum game as Axis, my opponent does this opener. I'm like, I haven't seen that in like forever. I'm very curious where he's going to go with it. I'm excited to play it out with him. It's already published, so you can go and watch it right now. I think it's number 11, Axis number 11. But then I beat him in the second round. I didn't even get a chance to see where he went with it. I was really curious to see what his strategy was going to be. And I was going to try to mimic it in this game. Because I'm trying to get better. Obviously, I'm a lot higher ranked as Axis than Allies. So long story short, I'm not even 100% sure what I'll end up doing with that fleet. But I am going to keep putting the screws to Japan. With minimal investment in the North Sea. Because, look, Germany's only got 3 planes left and minimal, nothing in the North Sea whatsoever. And we'll deal with the Mediterranean threat as we get to it. So here's my thought. We're going to go 2 artillery. That will account for, well, whatever. You'll see when we get there. We need 1 more aircraft carrier. That's those 2 fighters. And then finally, just submarines and destroyers. So I'll probably just pile up in Hawaii. No, with those guys gone, there's no combat. It is a combat free. We are pacifists. We're playing a pacifist U.S. game. We'd just like to get through this war without having a single battle, if that's possible. We would really appreciate that. Now, I'm not losing my mind. There's no German bomber, so I don't need my destroyer down there. I said I want to pile up out here. Boom, boom. 1 and 2. So you're for the western. You're going to eventually move. You're fine there for now. She'll extend you north. Finally, my the bomber. With this transport here, I can't just plop it in Alaska. That's where I like it. That is exactly where I like it. But he might attack me. If I had that other, the UK's infantry plus the Alaskan infantry together, then dropping the bomber there is a lot safer. Because he doesn't have any backup that could come with it. But alas, that is not the case. Unless I want to put both my fighters in Alaska with that bomber. Because I'm not likely to be attacking for a couple turns. Yeah, actually I like that. I think I like that plan. So I need this guy. He comes back. No, I would need him to... From here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you can't get back. So you can just hit those 2. From Hawaii, it's the same deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can still land in Alaska. Let me know. Any high-level Allies players, if you're watching, let me know what's the correct move there. I'm sure someone's figured it out. Someone sat and nerded out the math. And I say that with full affections. I am not making fun of my fellow nerds. I have a map painting gaming channel, okay? I am clearly one of the nerds. This is my passion. I'm just not good enough at math. And I just don't enjoy it enough to sit and figure all this stuff out. But I appreciate those of you that do. I really, really do. Let's go both subs that way. Yeah, we're going pretty much full investment on the Japanese for the round one from both UK and the Americans. They should feel very special. Now, our red friends, our Soviet friends. I do like getting another fighter, I won't lie. It just makes it a very light buy. Now, I do have pressure right away coming to Germany. So that should lessen the threat here, right? Like, I'm more likely to be able to hold my ground. Shoot, look at those tanks. So I'm going after Ukraine and White Russia for sure. I don't even think I'll attack Karelia. Okay. Shoot. That fighter might be better spent on a tank, artillery, or even 2 more infantry. What's more worth it, an artillery and a tank, or a fighter right now? I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with this. I want the air power, but I don't know. I'm still not decided on what's the best of those 2 options. Getting the 3rd fighter going, or just trying to get your numbers up. And I know some people do nothing but just buy infantry artillery, and these guys are platinum ranked. So there's not just one way to make it happen. Yeah, I'm okay with that. One is acceptable. Ah, of course it gets it. Shoot. Why not take the... Oh, are you kidding me? It's a bad loss. And that opens me up to a counterattack. Oh my god. Ah! Ah, and he's hitting everything! I'm definitely getting counterattack now. He has... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's going to be interesting what we come back to. The bomber is sacrificed. Easily destroy the bomber. He may be able to take West Russia. Wow. He'll probably not attack West Russia. Take the easy bomber. Easy kill. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so I throw my 4 down there. He can grab what he should do, because I'm all about abandoning Africa as the Deutschland. He should grab these 2, throw them in, and use the minimal amount of tanks forward. And I am going to drop my 4 into there, but that is... Oh, that's annoying. Germany, with the fighter purchase, repaired the factory. Not bad. Combat into Egypt. France, no units lost. And he lost a unit taking Archangel. Okay. And he moved in force up to Archangel. He didn't go after the Caucasus. I thought he'd go after the Bund. All right. That's okay with me. That's no problem here. No problem here. Now, so what I'm actually thinking is Minimal still investment into the UK area. Just using existing boats. I'm not investing anything new so far. I will need 2 transports worth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also need India. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's throw the factory in South Africa. Start just sending units up. It's only round 2. Yeah, it takes a little time for them to get there, but now for the rest of the game, just pumping out units. Because he has invested a little bit in Africa. Okay, I like it. Allowing me to get 2 artillery. Now, again, I beat the guy I was playing who was doing this strategy in 2, so I didn't get a chance to see what his like big brain moves were. Had this destroyer survived and I had it down here somewhere, 34 or 32, what I would be doing is shoving that into 36 to block his counterattack, and I'd come in full force to the East Indies. I still think I'm going to come to the East Indies. Because I can go 1, 2, and then bring them back to 31, out of range of his navy. So that is my thought there. Can't use my bombard, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Next we have... I'm leaning towards Scandinavia, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom. Finland, let's go get some Finnish death metal. Boom, to Norway. I'm sure there's Norwegian death metal as well. If there's any Norwegians watching, I'm not excluding your death metal. We are inclusive of all the death metal here at Chimo Chills. Let's get you north to Finland. Boom, Finland. 2 bombards, gotta love that. Feels good, man. There's nothing more to go down there. Burma must be attacked. Let's go all 3 of the fighters there, and then my bomber can do Egypt. With a single unit as well. It agrees, it's all strong. It thinks it's a good idea. All of my decisions were good ideas. Me and the computer AI, we agreed. Oof. Oh, okay, that's fine. He's gonna miss both of his shots. We're fine. You can just miss everything. Just never hit again. Got 2 bombards. Let's make it quick. Nice. That's what we're talking about. Have the infantry. I don't even mind. Minimal investment into that North Sea. So far, I have spent 0 IPCs in the north here, and I've invaded Europe. I'm into Scandinavia. I'm having a nice UK game. All misses. He gets hit. Oof. Okay. That sucks. I thought that 3 fighters was enough. Bomber gets his hit. Okay, so he's got some luck. He evened the universe out a little bit. At least I took that unit out. So you guys can land in West Russia. We're locking that down still. Up now here, we're only moving to 31. Because that's out of range. If I come to 35, he can attack me. I can't go this way because the fighters need to land somewhere. So 31 is the optimal there. Am I afraid of a Japanese attack? No, he only has 2 transports that can reach India. With my fighters, bombers, it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, he has quite an attack that can hit. India. There's the tank I can move back. That's the option. Or I can move all this back to potentially take it back if I was really worried about losing it. Shoot, I wanted to take Burma. I really did. It is 4 fighters. And I'm going to put 3 more units there right now. That fighter can't reach. His total fighters are 1, 2, 3. I don't think this fighter can reach. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it can't reach either. So that would mean this guy, 1, 2, 3, then he could land. So it's... No, if all his fighters... Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. India is safe. Enough. India is safe enough, okay? There's always a risk. There's always a gamble involved. One artillery. 2. My 4 units into the north. Not bad. Let's check that attack power. Oh, it's close. The fact that we're etching out an advantage in round 2. Good. Let's keep the dream alive. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I can always add to it is the thing, you know. So it's not a big deal. Or I just grab these planes and then we have even more planes in India, and I can take these guys back and they can dominate the North Sea or the Mediterranean. I got options. We'll make this work. All right, Japan buys a sub, some destroyers, a fighter, and infantry. He knows I'm coming at him. He knows I am coming at him in force in the sea. So just some undefended territory, a transport, and he lost 1 unit only. Okay. No problem. Let him give chase and move himself out of position. My purchase will be 2 infantry, 3 subs, a transport, and a destroyer. Let's get on it. So I'm going to be aggressive. Not that this really does very much, but we're moving up to Iwo Jima. Okay, that's all of that. You can't attack anything. You're all moving together. And yeah, pretty simple. Hopefully we don't lose the infantry. We'll see what kind of action we got for Russia. The Soviets are going to be a little more interesting. Ah, he gets the infantry. Feels bad, man. Boom. Slows the attack just a little bit. It does. It matters. Now, I am plenty strong enough. It would be foolish of him to even attempt the attack. I welcome it. I welcome it. Come at me, bro. He's got 4 lights that can hit me and then a handful of planes. But I have the same amount of planes plus an extra battleship. So I'm like, come at me, man. Plus, I roll better with my fighters. I'm rolling 4s. He's rolling 3s. Go. That transport is ready. Let's get this Navy forward to 9. Safe from his air, but closer to help out if needed. Same deal with our tank. Bomber. I think the bomber's standing right where he is. And 100% into the Pacific. And I'm just going to keep throwing 100% at the Pacific, with the exception, every second turn, 4 units to just dump into Africa or whatever. It's the minimal amount I can throw in to ensure that Germany isn't able to just take over this all. At least, or if he wants to, he has to also invest back. So I think this is the best balance here. He's got 4 in Poland, but as long as I take White Russia, he blunts his counterattack. Am I worried about him just smashing me with what he has here? Yeah, I actually don't have that many units there. Okay. Yeah, 5 and 2. Turtle up a little bit. Let's go. Okay, so we'll say these 2 into Archangel. Two and 2. And then everything else will come up here into West Russia. Easy peasy. I like it. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I didn't put it. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Almost missed that. So then I would abandon White Russia. Go after Archangel in Ukraine. Okay, simple. No. No again! Oh, 3 rounds in. No one can get a hit. There we go. Okay. To victory. I don't mind exchanging. That's no problem. Archangel's plugged up. I don't have to worry about those tanks getting to Russia. That's the big thing there. If I gotta lose one, I'd rather lose Ukraine, obviously. Now I get all the hits. Sure. Make it a little quicker. Everyone forward. Make sure he does not bust through West Russia. That is my biggest priority there. Still just holding on to that advantage. It's close enough. It would be advantage me, but he could roll the dice and smash through West Russia right now, and then suddenly the whole game is flipped on its head. So the Germans into Ukraine lost a unit. No units lost in Finland. It happens. Okay. So we're going to keep trying to do the minimalist investment into the North Sea while still annoying the crap out of Germany, making him expend and waste resources. He now has 5 fighters. But these fighters won't be able to... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, and land. If I take both these, they can't. They're still out of position. So let's do a... I could also just grab these guys, save them, and use them in the attack. I'll do that. Then I only need to build 2 guys here. Let's do that. Let's go 1, 2. allowing me to spend again maximum expenditure everywhere else. So these guys can reach French Madagascar, can't reach South Africa. We'll go 1, 2 in South Africa. Maybe 1, 2, 3 and a fighter, which will throw back in UK, of course. Okay, I like that. I like that purchase. Maximum damage. Think maximum damage. That's where we want to keep our mind. Let's pick you guys up. Boom, bombard. Okay, I have no other planes down there. Oh, I guess that's the other way to look at it. Use the tank and the infantry to attack Finland, and back them up with these two fighters. Huh. Maybe I should have bought 2 more units. We'll blitz Egypt. No rush there. Burma will put out the 1 unit. Ooh, I didn't even really think about this. What does this look like? That would be an all-in, all right. Because I have my bomber there. It's not even being used anywhere else. Couldn't be so lucky they could reach? No. I don't think so. He's got his 2 battleships. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's not terrible, though. It's not impossible, but it's just a little too much. A bridge too far. Okay, so we're not doing that. Nothing up there. So I'd just be too short, but I could still grab the 2 units individually and deploy them if it works out in my favor. I do like that idea more, though. Now that I noticed those fighters. That was a mistake on my part. Boom. Boom. Okay, a little lighter on my attack on France. Hopefully that still works out, though. You're not doing anything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to land in Norway. Nope, too exposed. You. All right. Should be my closer battle. Hey, we like that. Oh, well, when both the bombards hit, then it's not so close. I don't even care that he hit 2 for 2 or 3. Who cares? Vive la France. All right, I got my 3 heavies here. Even my lights are hitting. Life is good. Life is good. Take the territory. Tank forward. Have at it, boys. What would we want to do? Would it make sense? No, I have to keep going this way. We face annihilation. So these guys will keep holding up in West Russia. It would be nice to keep sending, like, even one unit a turn west. With 3 more units, yeah, I'm fairly safe here. I can do that. And what did we say? Tank in South Africa, infantry. 3 in India. We are now light in the UK. Did not necessarily need to get that fighter. Whoopsie daisy. I thought I was being slick, but I took France, so that's okay. And I took Finland. I think destroying that army, I'm going to divert some of his attention. That'll divert some of his fighters across the board. We're going to say worth it. Well, I just finished my US-Soviet turn. Signed off and realized I wasn't recording. It's not like I've been doing this for a year or two now. Okay, for the Americans, we got 3 infantry, arty, and 3 destroyers. Our combat into Wake Island, no units lost. Northwest Europe and Sea Zone 60, we destroyed a destroyer, and then we pulled back, put our destroyers on the west coast, our units on the east. Not much else to look at there. Our Soviets, I hummed and hawed for a very long time. I bought a 3rd fighter. I just wanted it, okay? I know that the platinum players are like, no, don't do that. Like, well, I wanted a 3rd fighter. It is what it is. For our combat into Kazakhstan, no units lost. Ukraine, no units lost. I went with a fairly conservative turn. I didn't take big risks. I figure I am winning. I have the advantage. Let's force the onus on him. Let's force him to make a mistake. So there you go. We're caught up. Oh, would we look at that? Germany buys an infantry, 9 infantry, an arty, and a fighter. But what happened here? Into France, Lot loses 2 infantry. Well done, boys. Northwest Europe destroyed 3 infantry and artillery, lost 4 infantry and a fighter. Ooh, ooh, and didn't take the territory. Ukraine loses 2 infantry. Finally into Finland. Finally gets a win without a loss. Gets the tank in Finland. He gets a consolation prize. Okay. Yeah, with my minimal investment philosophy into Germany, it's paying off. We're doing maximum damage, minimum investment. How are we looking down here? So he's completely pulled off. Is it time just to bring the fleet up? What is it? It's 1, 2, 3 turns and it's employed. Or do I come back and put the pressure back on Japan? I feel like America's already doing a decent job at that. But I could get like a new transport here and help out coming to the East Indies. And he won't be able to come down and force because America's going to put on so much pressure. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So let's go 1, 2 into South Africa. It's going to be 1, 2. So there's no point in buying the transport yet. So we'll just get 1, 2, and 3 for India. Well, we know we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just save it. Save it so I can grab another fighter. Or I get the 1 less tank. Yeah, that probably makes the more sense. We'll go with that. That way I can get the fighter out right away. We have Libya. I think I'll just keep exchanging with him. I'm okay with this. Burma. I don't know if it's worth the double send or not. Finally into France with whatever bombard we can get. And our fighter hanging out there. These guys can't be active this turn. All right, vive la France. And hey, good old fighter. Good old fighter. Feels good. That was a team effort. We all worked together to smash our way into France. Burma, give me the cherry on top. Give me the cherry on top. Got a hit. A sweet, sweet cherry. Thank you much. So land you back in the UK. Yeah, not much to think about there. I like coming up in here because that threatens Germany too. Threatens the Kriegsmarine. Though I'm not holding on to Egypt, so he'll just plug it back up. I know, I know. Okay, so West Russia. We're pretty well locked up there. I will leave those two fighters up there. I don't think I can afford... I'm worried about this. Though, yeah, he would have to move himself out of position to do that. No, he's not going to do that. Unless he's thinking to give up Japan? Do an all-in on India? Well, if he does that, I'm not going to take any more units and head them west. I'm worried about him going YOLO, all in on India, and winning. It actually paying off for him. I don't think he will, though, with this kind of threat. Not with the Americans coming. To go that far out of position? We'll see. We'll see. Let us continue our clinic with some Allies gameplay. 5 infantry, 2 artillery sub, and a carrier. Yeah, he knows I'm coming at him from the sea. But I'm just gonna play cat and mouse. I'm just gonna move out of his reach. He's not gonna be able to hit me with all of that expenditure. Meanwhile, we slowly squeeze him to death. Now, oh yeah, his combat. I don't care about his move. It's his combat. No units lost. 60. No units lost in Burma, and he lost 1 in Kazakhstan. Okay, so okay round for him. Decent round for him. I don't need to spend literally anything on the East Coast. But he does pose a threat to anything I deploy here. He can throw 6 fighters at whatever I deploy here. So if I was to deploy anything naval, it'd have to be that. Oh, yeah. I'd have to leave the destroyers there, and then I could do that. Okay, let's look at an alternate to that. No, I think that's the play. We stick. It's working against Germany. Our minimal investment philosophy is working. Unless I want to up it to like a medium investment philosophy. Okay, what if I do that? Then I could double up my transports right now, and then every turn I would just be throwing in 12. Correction, 4 units. What am I spending? 13? We could do something like... I don't have any units over here at all. If he gets into Alaska, I have nothing. I should get a little standing army over here. So that's what we'll do. I'll just save the one. Now, do I want to try to hold Egypt? I don't have the forces to take that down if he comes forward. No, I'll keep exchanging Egypt with him. Now down here, finally, let's get into these spicy islands. Guinea. Bomber not in position, but that's not the end of the world. Probably bring the bomber down to Western Australia next turn. I will definitely do that. Alright, that's the turn. For no investment, we still hold on to Northwestern Europe. Feels good, man. Ah, he gets his hit. Take your hit. Get out of my sight. So what we need to do here is plug up the Philippine Sea. So he can't get to my fleet. I don't know if he would take the attack or not. I don't want to find out. I don't care. I just don't care. Bring you guys all down. Go down to Western Australia. And then every turn I'll be able to drop some boys off from the Americans. 1, 3, and the same on this coast. And that's not a waste either. It's not like, oh, I had to spend all this money that could have gone to boats. It's like, no, it's a deterrent from him landing in Alaska with a cheeky little land. I'm also going to use these guys and bring them across on transport. So it's good expenditure all the way. Got my third fighter. Let's go back to the classic 1 artillery, 1 tank, the rest infantry purchase. Classic. Gonna go pretty much the same safe attack. 1 and 2. Ooh, I have a third fighter. Let's send out another little probing attack. Where are we at? 13-8. And I can only send 2 more. So that's 12, 14 plus 4. Yeah, it's still advantage me, but it's close. Closer. Oh, whatever. You gotta risk it. Gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes, guys. Perfect. We want standing armies to annoy my enemy. That is in the art of war. You will annoy your enemies on the beaches. You will annoy them in the air, in the seas, on the plains. You will never surrender. Definitely the art of war. Definitely. And that's the exact quote. You can quote me on that. Wait, Russia. All right, we're 2 for 2. Hey, get the hit. Nice, 3 for 3. Feels good, man. Soviets are having a good day. Everyone step forward. And that makes it less likely he's going to attempt anything cheeky in here. Because he's going to see all these other armies and be like, yeah, I got to handle all this stuff. Got to handle all this stuff. I am squeezing this Reich out of existence. Just squeezing him out of existence. German, all infantry purchase out of Germany, Norway, Northwest Europe, Ukraine lost a unit. You know, units lost in White Russia, and France, they lost an infantry and destroyed one. Okay, a little bit better turn for Germany that time. He had a rough one last go. But we're not going to feel sorry for you. We're going to destroy you. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to need 4 at least. Let's go 1, 2, 3 for India. His fleet is at a position to hit me, so I can... Okay. Change that. We're going to put 1 transport into India, Sea Zone 35, plus 2 infantry. South Africa will go infantry tank. And then we need 4 for the North Sea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could make South Africa 2 tanks, a 2-tank purchase. Or put a tank into India. Alright, we'll maximize that attack power. Okay with that. I don't need the 1 IPC. Now, this fleet will end here. Playing this game with him. I mean, I have quite a bit of air power that I can back it up with. Yeah, I'm going to send in the single infantry. We'll allow him to make his choice, what he wants to do there. Up north again. I would have to go with everything because he does have 2 fighters up there. Yeah, it forces units away from Russia, and I can just the following turn come right back into Europe. All right, we're gonna do that. Though I can destroy more units down here, and it's worth more. Like I can destroy 2 more units, and the value is whatever. 5 more. Alright, I've convinced myself. I like that whole destroying units thing. And we'll let the Americans do Northwest Europe. Not going in there. So finally, it's just this. My fleet will end up in 35. So you guys can go 1, 2, 3. Land in India. And then these 2, I can land from here. So we can throw 100% of our planes into Burma. With just the 2. 2 infantry. Cheapest we can send in. These guys will hold down the north. I don't care about his fleet. I'm okay with him taking units away. Though I guess he's delivering them up into Ukraine. That's not great. But... Or do I want to go after that fleet? Could do it with what? The bomber and two fighters? And that strands all these guys in... Okay, I like that. I like that. that strands all these units down in Africa, and I'll be able to finish them off. Sooner or later, I'll be able to destroy them all. I'd rather them get destroyed down here than get brought back into Europe. Interfere with my plans there. Alright, let's go. Bards, got one. Got our second. Beautiful, intact army. Maximum annoyance. Maximum annoyance, minimal investment. Alright, we definitely want to one around this guy. I didn't throw in 5 fight. Hey! Everyone's contributing. Feels good, man. Feels really good. 7 for 3. Finally. Let him only take 1 fighter. That's all I want. I don't need to come away from this unscathed. Beautiful, beautiful, perfect. Ah! Perfect, perfect. Even better. Didn't even lose a fighter. Stranded those troops down in Africa. They miss the rains down in Africa. Okay, so what did I say? This fleet needs to end in 35. We need 2 planes there. He's out of position, so I can move my fighters off India. There's no threat of losing India next turn. 0. Boom. Boom. These fighters back to the UK. It's giving us a good punch when we're smashing the Germans there. It's working out for us. Those guys land in India. Finally, we want transport. Thinking the 2 tanks in South Africa. And 1 and 2. And our 3 for the UK. Maximum damage. So what's he going to do? He'll move forward. Well, we'll figure that all out. These guys are out of position, though. But even if I had put those 2 tanks in India, they wouldn't be able to reach him next turn anyways. It was going to be a hesitation. So even if I just have to chill out, wait a turn for my tanks to get forward, they'll run back. We'll see. We'll see. We'll play it. If I get one of his infantry on that attack, I think I will do the counterattack. Even if I don't, I probably will. Japan got 2 destroyers, 5 infantry, artillery, and a sub. Their combat... no units lost, no units lost. A perfect round for Japan. That's what you love to see. Okay. So we continue the attack. He put out 2 units. Oh, yeah, to destroy. I had whatever, a sub there or something. A destroyer. That's what I had there. A destroyer. To block his attack from me. So every turn, he hasn't built anymore. Every turn we need 1, 2, 3, 4 to throw into Europe. Just be extra annoying. Now down here, carrier fighter. Two and 2. Keep the pressure on him. All right, I like it. So I would like to invest the least amount possible. So let's go 1 sub over here. You're gonna go to Borneo. I'll let the UK take the East Indies. Actually, and I would like to plug this area up again, too. So I will send the destroyer right away. Yeah, that's where it's at. And then we have fighters to stack the odds in our favor, that little bit extra. All right, next we come over here. Can't go north because of those fighters, not a problem. Our minimal investment still smashes into Northwest Europe. We don't mind that. Now, he has no planes supporting. If I went forward, there'd be 4 lights and a tank. He's gonna win the battle, but he would weaken himself for a counterattack. Then I could finish him off with the British. I might actually do that. We'll see. I'll think on this. But that is the go. Yes, it is. Boom, boom, boom. No kill likes overkill. Into Borneo we go. And they both survive, making his counterattack that much harder if he tries for it. This is what we like. Bard, nice. I find when I really, really need the bombards, they miss 100% of the time. When I have overwhelming numbers, like 4 against 1, my bombards hit every time. I don't know, man. Maybe I just... It's got to be a psychological thing. You only notice certain things. Oh, easy peasy. There we go. It's definitely plugged up. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to push forward with the intent that we'll do some damages, and then we'll be able to finish them off as the British. The fleet stays right where it is. Now the bomber might be best in New Guinea because it can bomb the Philippines. And I don't think he can get me. No, he can't get me from there. So New Guinea is definitely safe. Boom, boom. Full spend in the Pacific, and our standard now in the East. I'm not going to build anything else for the European or African theater other than those 4 units every single turn. Maybe I'll switch it to a tank. I don't know, but I think I'd rather be investing in factories and stuff over here if I have that excess. So his push right now, 14, his 14, 5, 4... Yeah, I'm keeping so much pressure on him here that it's stopping him from being able to really dump units out on me. But Japan is also pushing hard in the north here. What do we do? Just a full infantry buy. No, let's do 1 tank. 6 and 1. So these 2 gotta go. What could I throw at this? If I put everything here, down below, he has a tank that can reach me, unfortunately. That would be a decent counterattack with his planes and everything. Do that. No. 4 will come up to West Russia. Hey! Feels good, man. Feels good. It's nice to have a standing army. It puts the onus on him. Oh, not good. Not good. We wanted 1 hit from those guys. Fighter falling through for me, man. Fighter, why are you even here? What are you even doing? Why did I bring you along? You did nothing. Yeah, not a great turn. I'd rather taking out that unit. Germans, 11 infantry and a fighter. Lost 3 infantry to take out 4. Lost 2 to take out 4. Not bad for me. I was taking out units. That's the big thing. That is not bad at all. We don't mind those outcomes in Western Europe. As long as I'm taking out their units, it's good. We're going to say 1, 2... maybe 3 for India. Down in South Africa, 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. And just save it. I'll save the 3. Oh, he didn't attack Egypt. Did he just forget? Well, whatever. So my thoughts here... take the West Indies. I use 1 of these. The other one I'm going to plug up here. It's too bad I don't have a destroyer. I really should have built a destroyer to plug this up. But I'm going to use my other cruiser to plug this up. So they can't even get it back. And they won't be able to take back Borneo, East Indies, or New Guinea. We're going to just dissect this guy. Rip him apart, limb by limb. Everyone else into Burma. These guys help out in East Indies. And finally, our punch over here. So it's 2 and 2. It's the same. France. Let's go north. Let's take Scandinavia back again. Let's be annoying. The 2 fighters. I'll just land in West Russia. I like that idea. Right. Let's stick it to them, guys. I feel like we're dominating. Complete domination. Running a clinic with this guy. Perfect. The dual navy in the Pacific is working out quite well for me here. This might be a strategy for me to use, for me to repeat. You just distract the Japanese, get them running back and forth. Every time they move out of position for one, you move back in with the other. The hell? Into Burma. Nice. Standing army. That's what we like. That's 0 losses. Okay. So we plug up C-Zone 36 there. Boom. That whole army advances. You had your chance, Germany. That chance is definitely gone. Gonzo. Next turn, I'll be attacking. If you don't attack, I shall be. help out. I'll make sure Germany does not even think about trying to bust through there. No. A hard no. Tank. Put one right into India. We always want to have a little bit of punch, so I like to have at least one artillery in the UK. A clinic, boys. A clinic. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It's at the 50 mark. It's at the 50. It's right on it. A very penned in Japan. Takes out my transport. Loses a destroyer. Taking out the sub. Feels good. Destroys the cruiser. No problem. UK held on. Defender. We lost 1 infantry. He lost 2 infantry. Feels good, man. Yes. And then he lost nothing. He takes out 2 for free in Kazakhstan. Would have been nice if I plucked one of those guys, but you can't win everywhere. Take your wins where you get them. So. Oh, I thought I was UK there for a second. I was like, what am I going to do with this here? No. We are the Americans. He's moved forward in force. I don't think I can take that. So we would need to double up. Nope, don't do that. Yeah. So we're going to pile up here on Borneo. We'll double up our navies. We'll take out whatever stragglers I can. I think it's just the one sub. So we'll take you out. Both you boys. Now to the north. Correct that. Let's use just 2 infantry at first. To Norway. You guys come home. They're going north. Not. No, that's a suicide run if I charge in there. Yeah, they'll have to stay put. But this single transport, do I want to do anything with you? Not really. No. We'll just stay with the crew. We're not reinventing the wheel, guys. Let's go pick off this sub and pile on up. No, only one. There can only be one. Alright, so he does have a transport. I'll leave the single unit in New Guinea, forcing him to go there and force if he wants to take it. You can't just send a single unit and have it by default. Okay, so the thing is, he can now reach here. So I would want to come down. One, two. I don't want to give him too rich of a target to try to go after with his planes. That's why I'm dividing that up like that. They're getting down into the theater of war, but not providing a nice, easy prize for him. Well, I'll pile those guys in Norway. Won't make it too rich of an offering for him, for his German forces. Again, get all the boys together. I kind of need them here for one more round as a deterrent. As nice as it would be to start running them off. The factory jump onto Borneo. That's what we're talking about. All right. Now the task will be getting these fleets combined with this fleet. That will be the tricky part. We'll see. Maybe the first purchase will just have to be all Navy in Borneo. We shall work it all out. Now for our Soviet friends. That's too bad he's got 3 in Kazakhstan. I got to react to that. A little heavier than I'd like to. 4 and a 2 seems like a good purchase. Just comparing our numbers here. He's not a big threat to me. I'm still fine piled up just with what I have. But that stops me from being too aggressive other places. And I do need to take Archangel back. So the question then becomes, there's enough Japanese threat that Kazakhstan has to be dealt with and Archangel need to be dealt with. So I suppose 4 infantry into Kazakhstan with a fighter. That just puts it favorable. And we do like a 1, 2, 3 with 2 fighters. Let's redistribute those. Let's go. I want to look at what it looks like. What it's telling me. Strong and favorable. It's saying I should put the other fighter into Kazakhstan because I'm just rolling the 1s. Yeah. And this one I'm rolling 2s. And I have an extra unit on Archangel. That does make sense. They're both strong enough. I would feel fine even if I didn't have that fighter. I could bring that fighter somewhere else, but I'd rather be more sure of these battles. Yeah, it's an okay opener. Good. Good. Hey, that feels good. Feels good. No losses. Big 4 standing army there. Force him to make a choice, make a move here. Nope. Fighter. Ah, we're good again. We're good. That opener round's so crucial. If he hits 2 for 2, it just changes the whole dynamic of the battle. I didn't lose a single unit. Feels good, man. Feels very good. Pal back up into West Russia, and the status quo. And the status quo right now is fine for me. I got no problem with that. Boom. Status quo, fine by me. Germans got 10 infantry, 3 arty. Lost 1, destroyed 4. Oof, only losing 1. That's a tough Finland. At least they lost 2 going into Archangel, but that's a tough Finland loss. Okay, It is as it is. Forward march. Down in South Africa, I do like the 1 infantry tank purchase. In India, I would think we're going to go full strength, so an infantry RD tank. And then we need 4 more for the North Sea, for our minimalist North Sea investment. 2, 3, 4. He has 6 fighters now. What would I have to do? If I go 1, 2, 1, 2, I could add another cruiser if I made everything full light. Is that worth it? I know cruiser's the worst sea unit in the game. Like, what are you thinking? But in terms of fighting back against fighters, and it has a bombard, there's an argument to be made for that 4 extra expenditure to go from a destroyer to a cruiser. Tell me how wrong I am in the comments, guys. Still, though, this is a decent deterrent. Already, we have a battleship. We have 2 cruisers in here. So 4, 3, 3 already, and then 2, 2. But that's not enough. You know what? I'm talking myself into this. I'm convincing myself we need another cruiser down here. Okay. To make the Libya push or to not make the Libya push? I'm definitely piling up here in Borneo as we attempt to hold that down. Could try to attract attention and nah, let's go south. Let's go south. We have no units up here to attack with. So I'm making a cruiser. So it makes as much sense to take these 2 plots. Ignore this for now. Let them do what they're going to do. Or if I build the cruiser here, it's not in reach of anything anyways. So I could hit back into Finland. That way I can use the planes. Okay. We'll do that. Boom. Boom. Back up. Some happy bombards added on top of that. So these 2 fighters can assist in French Indochina and then still land in Borneo, allowing us to use... Oh, these fighters can't make it. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Well, I still think we do it even with just the bomber. Boom. Wow, that is really overkill. So what would a different option be? Different option be artillery up to Yunnan. Tank down to French Indo-Thailand. Then our fighters to Yunnan. Maximum aggression, guys. There you go. Maximum aggression, a cruiser by. I even know what I'm doing. We are recording. Do my recording check. All right, we got one of our bombards. Not bad. Couldn't one round it. Well, if he misses everything, it's fine. We're repaying the favor for his no losses going into Finland. Or 1 loss or whatever. Yeah, we'll happily repay him that favor. Okay, risking the tank. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Like that. Libya, look at this overwhelming force. Yes. Oh, my tanks let me down, boys. 0 for 4 out of the tanks. Yeah, he matched me. That's a weak opener. So tanks, 1. I've got 1 of 8 out of my tanks. 1 of 8. You're a real letdown, Armor Corps. You're a real letdown. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Good, 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 good. We finished strong at least. You prefer to start strong, but as long as you finish strong, we're okay. And then Yunnan. This is a lower risk one. He takes some artillery, whatever. Just want to kill him. Boom. It's like I knew that was coming. Preparing myself mentally for the losses. Oh, my little digital man. What will I ever do? So, here goes nothing. If I was him, I would attack me in what is this, C-Zone 47 here? I would. That would be my move. I believe that is the correct move. But I don't know. I'm not him, so I don't know what he's going to do exactly. We're going to have to wait and see. Land in Egypt. All four of these guys back into West Russia. Back to India. Let's say one into Burma. One into Persia. Should I go like 2 into Burma and 2? Because he can't get me. He's blocked. I don't actually have to worry about it. I don't think, unless he goes safe and just completely avoids this and came hard into here, I might be able to bait that. And that would be ideal for me. I would prefer he do that. Let's do that. Let's put a second rich target out here. So there's a 6 here in the tank. There's a 7 in Burma. And that's good. And we'll keep the 3 in reserve. So we have more coming. Well, these boys will be coming across anyways. And the Americans are coming. And the cruiser purchase, just because. And it gives us that extra little punch in our punch into the North Sea each time. Whether it's Scandinavia, Western Europe, whatever it is. We got that extra oomph. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. They did not go for it. 7 infantry and a fighter. Took out a destroyer. No units lost. Loss in infantry. Loss in infantry to take out a tank. It's acceptable. No units lost. No units lost. All right, a mixed bag. We're not going to worry about that. I'm buying my 4 units to dump into Scandinavia. Then I'm buying 2 fighters and 1 aircraft carrier just because he did not attack Borneo. Once I get another carrier here, it's locked down. He's missed his chance to attack it. He had a decent chance of victory. If I was him, I would have attacked, but hey, whatever. You do you, I'll do me. Let us see who wins in the end. Combat move. Nothing up in the north. No protection against those 2 fighters in the south. Don't need them in Africa. So I'll dump them into Scandinavia. He doesn't have a good counter. Like, I dumped 2 guys into the Philippines here. He can only grab these 2 guys. And I'm going to destroy at least one of them. So he could grab this guy, jump here, grab another one. Oh, I guess he could technically grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he really wanted to. But then like, he's taking all his units off the mainland. So he's out of position. That alone. Or is it better to just... It doesn't feel like I should do nothing. No, I'm going to sacrifice him. No, 1 tank can get to Morocco. There's no point in just trying to grab the 1 IPC. It makes no difference. Okay. And I'll probably stick a destroyer up there to plug that way as well. Because I have extra boats coming in. I think I have like 6 extra boats on the way in right now. Losing one to plug up the way, whatever. Easy. Easy worth it. So what do I say? 1 destroyer. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. You cannot be reached, but I don't want to give rich targets, so I'm still divide up those destroyer fleets as much as possible. No rich targets. Let's bring them to Norway, out of harm's way. Yeah, I'll leave the stack back here. It's still 4. If he wants to take it, he'll have to push into it. And then we'll smash them all over again. These exchanges are fine by me. Boom. And we have secured, just like that, we have secured the Spicy Islands. What do you think? Just take a guess. Throw it out. What do you think? He goes East Indies or the Philippines next turn? I don't think he's going to attack that fleet. I would be very surprised if that's what he did. Okay, so taking Archangel's a must. He's no threat to us with this, or very little threat to us. So I would say something like that into Archangel. Like 2 infantry and a fighter. One, 2, 3, and I'll have to land in Kazakhstan. So I'll probably just pull back. Maybe we'll do something like a 2 fighter onto Novosibirsk. As well as 3 infantry. It's a little heavy. But I'm just trying to like maintain the status quo right now with Russia. I don't need to win the game with the Reds. I have the reinforcements coming in. We have the pressure coming in. He hasn't taken India. We have the Spicy Islands. I don't think I need to do... I don't need to reinvent the wheel, you know? Let's just maintain this status quo. Life is good. Beautiful. Beautiful. We have 2 standing army. That's what we like. I sent 1 more than I thought I would need for this, so don't let me down, boys. Don't miss everything. Miss it all. Okay, well, I definitely needed that extra unit. Now they hit. Alright, just... There you go. Like I know what I'm doing. He has very little oomph, so I'm happy to throw it 4 infantry down into the Caucasus. He's only got 1. He's got no tanks in range. He might do the 4 fighters, but like, come at me, bro. I'll happily take a swing at those fighters if you'll let me. What are we coming back to here? No units lost in Archangel. Feels bad, man. 2 lost in Finland. Okay, that's not the end of the world. He is coming in force. Let us keep the pressure on him. Now, my purchase, I'm going to go 2 artillery, 7 infantry, and another fighter, because I just love piling on those fighters. You can use them for attacks. They can also help defend Russia as you turtle up. Let's go. Now he has very little punch. India's nice and secure. One tank handles that. Could bomb Germany with that bomber. So I don't actually need him against Burma. And I have no other fights going on. These guys are useless. There's no target worth going after. Even dropping 4, I guess I could... I could come in here into the Baltic Sea, drop on Finland and the Baltic states, and then I could use my fighters. Now, is there any problem with that? These guys would not be protected from Karelia is the problem. Yeah, there'd be no protection. I got 2 fighters. Even if I move the 2 American boats. Could put... Hold on, what are we? 1, 2, 3, nowhere to land. So I could drop them in Morocco. Just for 1 load. Then those transports are fine. These guys are out of range. These guys is enough to handle Finland. Or no, wait a minute. I'm going to handle... Oh, I could do Northwest Europe and the Baltic states and let the Americans handle Finland. Done. Done. Genius. Genius. If it works. If it works. Okay, so 1, 2. Full whack onto the Baltic. In you go. Bombard. 2. And our 3rd. Feels good. Oh, I can't do a 3rd on him. Okay, well, that's okay. You can bombard the Baltic states. I don't mind that. So none of you guys are useful. What's better? Bombing Germany? Or not risking the bomber at all and just coming overwhelming over here into Thailand? Oh yeah, I have these fighters too. So that's 1, 2. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, they're definitely being used. You are being used. Let's go 2 in. You know what? I like my bomber. I'm just going to keep him safe. Yeah, it would be nice to go hit like a 4 on Germany, but if I roll that snake eyes, that'll cut deep, man. That'll cut deep. Boom, battleship does it. Easy. Now all our fighters. Let's go. Bombard. Oh, everything's hitting. Wow. Pretty good. Can't complain about that. Boom. Finally, Burma. Yeah, a little bit of overwhelming force. Question is, does he get a hit? Does he get a lucky hit or not? Well, he does not. Feels really good. He's weak down there. So the difference between 1 or 2 is more significant. If he has a big pile, it's not as big of a deal. But he literally only has 2 units, and he has to try to take those 2 or take a limited amount to take back these spicy islands. Okay, we'll drop 2 here, as you do. India must be secured. Boom. Boom. You guys come forward. Oh, yes, the forces are coming. The forces of light. Now, these 2 could be destroyed in Kazakhstan. I think it's better to bring them up into the Caucasus for a counterpunch with all these fighters into Kazakhstan with what he moves in. With those 2 units potentially 2 more. Shoot. 6 planes plus 1. Oh, it's only 1 ground unit he could hit India with. He would just have to sacrifice all of his planes. Plus, I have... How many planes did I just land? 3 fighters? Oh, I don't even think he... Plus, I'll be making 3 more ground units here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I'm overthinking that. I am definitely overthinking that. You guys all stay put. What would we want? Definitely one of the already up here. 1, 2. My Afrikaner infantry and another fighter squadron. France, no units lost. Lost 1 infantry into Ukraine. Lost 2 into Archangel. Very good defense. Destroyed my tank. Feels bad, man. No units lost. Lost a unit. And we held on... Oh, we held on in Finland. Okay, I got you. I got you. And you lost 1 infantry there. Okay. So a mixed bag. Mixed bag. Let us continue to put the screws to our enemies. 1, 2 down in South Africa. 1, 2, 3 in India. Now I have these 2 guys. I think I'm just going to bring them... Like, the Americans can take the Philippines. So if I want to be a bit cheeky, I can just grab these guys, throw them onto French Indo-Thailand, use this army into Yunnan. It's not cheeky, it's just a move. It's not cheeky. I don't know why I'm calling it cheeky. Let's finish our purchase then. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I would say it's time to add another transport into the North Sea. We'll just overwhelm Germany from this point on. The Deutschland is losing. Boom, boom, boom. Not gonna attack anything there. Szechuan, we got a tank. Ukraine. Okay, definitely Ukraine. I don't mind smashing those boys again and again and again. Next, we'll go Go in heavy. I mean, whatever. I am winning significantly. Let's put the screws to him. Keep the pressure on. Boom, boom. And finally, with our 4 bombards, baby. France makes sense. It's same, right? It's 3 and 3, so why not go for the big prize with our 4 bombards and an extra fighter attack? Gotta like it. And these guys don't need to be doing nothing, so let's put you into French Indochina. Boom. Intact. Oh, how are these 4 bombards gonna do? The cruiser meta! Yes, the cruiser meta! Oh, it's the best. Yep, that's the path to victory, guys. The cruiser meta. Takes his hit. We'll take our lickings, take our hits, and keep on licking. Take our licks and keep on hitting. What is that saying? If you know what that saying's supposed to be, please put that correctly in the comments below. How are you today? Hope you are having a fine day. I'll do my best to put this guy away. I am definitely winning. It's not a one and done, but I'm not sure what his path to victory is. I'll take a look in between episodes, see if we can come up with a potential path to victory. I think he already needed to attack my fleet. I think he's missed his chance with Japan already. I don't see there being a path to victory for Germany, for the Deutschland. Come on, let's go. Now, you 2 back there for sure. I would say it is nice to be able to use all these fighters effectively. And to do that, I do need a couple units up into the Caucasus each turn. Allowing me to just smash with those 4 fighters each time. Just wrecking his day. Absolute wrecking his day. What to do? He cannot invade India because of that destroyer. Could invade Burma if I landed there. Is there any advantage to being? I think Kazakhstan has worse. No, I'll just go back to India. That's fine. This is fine. It's okay. Now let's go say 2 again. We got 2, 2, 2. I don't have too much in one spot. There's nothing too rich. And then we'll put these tanks up in Kazakhstan, because I can attack east or west from there. What do we say? A tank. Infantry. The boys. Japan, 2 infantry, 2 destroyers, and a sub. No units lost in Yunnan. No units lost, 36, and 2 lost into Szechuan, making them pay. Okay. So, we're purchasing 5 infantry already, and we're going to drop the industrial complex up in Norway. Oh, and a transport as well. 2 transports. Because I don't have any transports down here. I shored up to make sure I was holding this fine. Boom. Not really interested in rolling the dice. I'm going on his whole navy. It doesn't matter. I am holding on to the spicy islands. I'm going to take the Philippines soon enough. Bomber looks kind of left out. Let's include him in the fun. Down into Szechuan. And finally, you know where we're going. Northwest Europe. We don't have the... Oh, I'm short one unit. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a double, plus extras. He's not going to risk his Luftwaffe. I don't know if that's worth the attack. That's a pretty light attack. Could just peacefully drop into France and let them defend. With the AA gun. Ah, whatever. Let's roll away. Oh, I forgot to bombard. I did have a thing there. Whatever. Don't make me look bad. People are watching. You gotta win. Yes. All right. Very acceptable. Finish him. Come on. I'm doing arm gestures and everything. It's supposed to help. Nope. Hey, there we go. Oh. And then I will still bring over the AA gun. 6 fighters, a little bit of overkill. Didn't lose the destroyer, so I don't have to send an extra one out there. And we have that plugged up. There's no invasion to India coming. That's all we care about there. 2 hits. Bomber not required. Bomber not required, no losses. Put you into France. And then each turn we'll be dropping off 6 friendly units to say hi to our friends across the pond there. Yes. I have no units coming back from there. Bomber. Same deal. Let's just park him in West Russia. He can go both ways. Bombers, they swing both ways, man. They're kind of freaky-deaky like that. We don't judge here at Chimo Chills. We don't judge at all. Okay, so the complex goes up into Norway. The 2... Oh, I meant to move one of these units one place east. Oh, well, whatever. Not the end of the world. And then... 1, 2... 1 and 4. Just 1 short, which I have here. I could have just moved him over. Whatever. Not going to make excuses. I do make mistakes just from narrating and like trying to keep the game flow going. Because I have 2 options. I either force myself to play fast, especially when I'm winning and it's getting later on in a game and he's not giving up. But the other thing is, or I have to edit the living crap out of it afterwards. And I don't enjoy editing that. I just don't love it. I don't think anyone does, but obviously some people are better and probably more natural at it, so they can fly and get things, maybe more productive than I am, maybe. But, yeah, so it's either, those are my options. I either make more minor mistakes and then have to make explanations for it to you guys. Or I got to edit the living crap out of it. So, first couple episodes, I like recording sessions. It's all 1 episode to you. I take my time, and if I have to edit it out as a human, I'll fine. But I'm thinking as I go farther on, I will do my purchases, all of my purchasing. You won't have the genuine me discovering what's happening. Like to start the game, yeah, it'll all be in the moment. We'll be looking at it together, discovering, I'll be reading it together. But then as we get later on, just so the episodes can get a little short and I don't have to friggin' edit forever, I'll do all that discovery on my own. I'll do the purchase, then I'll start recording, catch you up to date. I won't have any genuine reactions, but I mean, whatever. The reaction will still be there. Yeah, that's the incorrect verbiage. They will still be genuine reactions, but just, yeah. Not virgin reactions? Is that what I'm trying to say? I'm going to pile all the boys up here so we can better threaten a counterpunch on Evenki and Psyching. Am I concerned here at all? Not really. No, I'm not really concerned about West Russia falling next turn. So we're going to send 2 units that way. 1 guy up to Archangel. Now these boys up. We got more than enough. We're good. A better counterpunch in the east. A solid western line. So I apparently missed the start record button. I hit it. I just noticed it wasn't recording, so I didn't touch the right one. I thought I had hit it. I had turned and went click, and it didn't start recording. Anyways, wah, wah, wah. The Japanese Yunnan lost a unit. Got my destroyer. Lost a unit in Szechuan. Lost a unit in Saiking. So we lost all around, actually, other than the destroyer. That's pretty good. That's a solid round. That's what you want to see when you log back into. I grabbed 2 and 1 with 8 ground units. It covers all of my buildings. You know the deal, y'all. So, I'm just going to come back light. I could come back full tilt with these guys and my transports. I feel like I'm wearing down Japan anyways. I don't really need to. So with that in mind, let's just keep wearing them down. Let's keep doing what we're doing. I risk that. I risk that or just bomb Germany. I'm just going to bomb Germany. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So we got no units down there. It's the Pacific is where our war is at. Let's go. Hot coffee. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. If you know that South Park, I haven't even watched South Park in years and years. I roll a 6, so why not? I haven't even watched South Park in years and years and years. I by no means claim to be up to date. But if you know that one episode, hot, 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 that's a classic. That's a classic. Maybe I'll have to, oh my god, I'll have to watch that one day with my kids. What a joke. Life is good, guys. Life is good. I'm in a good mood today, and it's a lot less stress playing Allies games and recording them. Like, I know with my access, all I have is monsters up there at the top to play against. Not that you guys aren't good down here, but at least I can play loosey-goosey and make mistakes, and you'll make some too, and it's not like, man, if I make one mistake on those Axis games, those Platinum games, they make you pay. They make you pay. You're trying to get back from that mistake for like the rest of the game. Victory. Okay, not a bad roll. And that auto plugs up any invasion to India again. So that's actually pretty convenient. Boom and boom. Let's get maybe 1 and 2 of them off. Make it a little cheaper for my next transport across. And we're coming all forward to Finland. Come at me, bro. Send those tanks at me, bro. I dare you. Double, triple, quadruple dare you. We're not missing any units anywhere. They've all moved. Nope, we are missing. We are definitely missing units. You gotta move. And I may want to bring this A gun across eventually. If the game goes that long, I don't think it will. Hello. 1, 2. 2 and 4. And all of these boats here on board. We're holding those spicy islands. It's only a matter of time. We're gonna grab the Philippines, complete that acquisition of the spice. The spice must flow. Must flow, my friends. No need to really reinvent the wheel here. Though it would be fun to have a bomber. I'm just saying, okay? That would be a fun thing to have. in my repertoire. So let's get a bomber. Boom, boom, boom. Sure. Very light purchase, only 4 units. That's okay, though. Russia is shelled up nicely. I'm not too worried about him plowing through my borders. So we have 3 fighters, really only 1 target in Karelia to go after. And then we'll continue our pile up. I'll probably deploy everything to the Caucasus. Yeah, I like that idea. There's no other attacks I'm interested in. I'll just move 1 forward, 1 unit into Psyking, just so his tanks can't come rolling in on me. Good, 1 rounded him. Does he get the double? He does not. He doesn't get any hits. That's what we like. So we do have a tank exposed, but no, I get to move him because I play as the British first. I would rather... I do want to have this deterrent stack. It is nice to have a stack big enough that's an active deterrent. This infantry can move here and plug that. These guys will come forward. He'll come forward as well. Alright. That western wall still stands strong. Or just put it all in Russia. I don't think it really makes a difference. He can't get to me either way. But down in the Caucasus, I can hit Ukraine, Russia. I could hit Novoburst. He's not going to get into Novoburst. Oh, I forgot to move my unit forward. Whoopsie daisy. Ah, he only has 1 tank. It's fine. He could use that tank up here with these 2, but then would he have enough to threaten me on the counterattack? It's a minor mistake. It really is. That's what I mean. It's a lot more relaxed playing my allies games, where I would be mad at myself every mistake I make like that. So like easy to just scroll out, look, and correct. That's what you do before you end turns, guys. You don't wah alone in a room at a camera. You look at the map. I did not record my my U.S.-Soviet turn. We just carried on. We got into the Philippines. I decided to throw the transport forward. Took out the submarine and into Karelia in force. The noose is tightening on the Reich. For my Soviets, we did 6 infantry and a tank. Belarusia, we did not take. Took the undefended Ukraine, and Kazakhstan destroyed a unit. Now, back as the Brits. Okay. I'm doing a 7, 3, and 1 purchase. Let's go. Oh yeah, what did the Germans do? Germans got 11 infantry and repair to that. Took Ukraine, no units lost. Oh, yeah, it was undefended. Or it wasn't? Ah, whatever. Let's go. Fat fingering that one. So there's nothing to attack here. Still got to stand out. Just chill out down here. Hold on to Borneo. So it would be Ukraine. I think Ukraine makes the most sense. Use these 6 planes. Just smash on in. And then finally, he's got 6 fighters. Could probably stand up to those. Correction, 5 fighters. I can count. Oh, 5 fighters. Oh, we can handle 5 fighters. The bombards. Is that enough to take out the 3? I wonder. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go. Boom. 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 Everyone down. You can't bombard. Now you, friend. Oh, you're not in Karelia. Okay, he's in Finland. Gotcha. He can't reach anywhere. I thought he was in Karelia. I was going to attack White Russia, maybe divert some of those planes, but... Finally, we're not attacking that Navy, of course. Nothing really we want to bomb. Help out against Ukraine. No kill like overkill. Let's go. Bombards! We need you! We need you, Bombards! The cruiser meta! Yes! That's what we're talking about. Yes! One rounded him. Easy peasy. Now you got 6 units sitting on your doorstep. Let's see how the mustache man thinks about that. What turn is this? This is pretty far into the game. I was going to say an early D-Day, but no, that's not an early D-Day at all. This is pretty long into the game. We were taking it. Sorry, Europe. Sorry, guys. We were taking a little long to get there. And move everyone forward. 6 and there. Let's actually remember to move my carrier this time. Actually, that's not where I want you. Push it there. Boom. Boom. Finally, those 2 can go up to the Caucasus as well. So step 1 forward. And the same deal. I'll just step 1 unit forward. I'm fine with the status quo, man. I'm totally fine with the status quo. We're bleeding you dry. We're squeezing in on your allies, Japan. You stand alone soon enough. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, and finally, for a nice punch for next turn. Oh, I could have bought 1 less unit. Oh, whoopsie daisy. That's fine. Japan with 6 infantry, destroyer. We're going to overwhelm your navy, Japan. Transport took the Philippines back, destroyed a destroyer, and lost an infantry going into Yunnan. Perfect. I don't mind that at all. Our purchase, we're doing 4 infantry, 2 tanks, 4 subs, and that's a good spend. So we're just going to maintain the status quo here. No need to try to reinvent the wheel here. Not going to bother attacking into the Philippines. We don't have the forces yet. We will. We will. Next. Oh yeah, I can move forward in force. So I can even land those 3 fighters. So I can move this whole army. Maybe diverting. Okay, so my bomber can reach the Baltic states. So that's what we'll go with. We'll throw those 2 into the Baltic, keeping all the artillery into White Russia. Tanks can't reach. We definitely want to keep him distracted and drop these guys into Northwest Europe. Distract as many of those troopers as possible. That's everything? Oh, almost. We can bombard! Let's give a little extra oomph. Why not? Okay. To infinity and beyond. Boom. Bombard, nope. Hey. Intact army. Good luck getting them all out of here this turn, buds. Boom. A little bit overkill. Six fighters. It's an appropriate amount of fighters to attack a sub. Very appropriate. Alright, our bomber's up here, so we can go the light into the Baltic and heavy down into, what is that, White Russia, Belarus. And finally, White Russia. Boom! Got him with the left hook. That was a terrible left hook, I know. If there's any boxers watching, they're like, dude, that was a pathetic left hook. Like, I got a camera in front of me. I can't throw a full, and it screens, and I can't throw a full left hook. Okay, you'll come down. You come get the next load of boys. The boys. Boom. Now we just stay chilling there. I'm going to throw the subs here. You've landed. You've all moved. Everything's great. And our placement. Tanks. We're coming for you, Deutschland. Our 4 units with our 2 there. That's our 6 for our transports. And then, yes, that's what I'm talking about. 4 subs. Watch out, Japan. My fleet is growing right next to yours. Yours is not growing at the same rate. 1 destroyer is not equal to 4 subs, sir. If I could do an unequal sign with... How do I... Unequal. There. That's an unequal sign, right? Oh, man. I'm an electrician by trade. I'm supposed to be good at math. What do we want to do? So he's chilling out in Yakut. I'm kind of okay with that. Well, obviously, we're just going to move to White Russia over here. Oh, purchase. Yes. Just piles of troops, I think, is all I need. So he's fairly... Actually, he doesn't have big numbers in general. I could go... 10 units. Let's say I get no losses. I'll be 10 units sitting there. I take out Szechuan as well. It's even one less for a counterattack. He doesn't have a ton of planes in range. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 8 are out of range. Oh, I'm doing that for sure. Oh, for sure. And then the bomber can hit Szechuan, and this whole thing can advance into White Russia. Genius! Including these 2 boys. Genius! And I'm still covering Evenki. If he chooses to step forward, I just smash. I smash whatever's there. Boom! Boom, boom. Easy peasy. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Should get this with the bomber, yeah. Even if he gets his hit, he does not. A little extra strength sitting on his borders. Hello, Imperial Japan. It's like this close to his face. Like, hello, Imperial Japan. Like, whoa, ease up, dude. Ease up. This happy bomber might just go back to Russia. Let's send 1 infantry to Ukraine. Guard that tank. If you want to come after that tank, you're going to have to go through me first. He's like, happy to do so. I think, oh, that didn't work out so well. No, I don't think he's going to come forward in force. I really don't. He has a lot to deal with back here. That might even be enough where he doesn't go into Ukraine. Matter of fact, let's put a 2nd infantry in. Let's put a 2nd. That's what I'm talking about. What more is there left to say? Another Allies victory. Let's keep climbing that ladder together. Thank you for making it to the end. If you can hear my voice, you're a Giga Chad Lord, and I salute you. Have a good day. Goodbye.